she's interesting, seems incredibly confident, tells a good story, doesn't mean she's guilty, just annoying. Okay. Think she embellished a little, but the parts that I can confirm I'll check out. I think she knew you were here. Yeah. How? She probably saw you at my desk. I'm not surprised. Let's see what Ringo has to say. You know him? Small-time gangster, no serious mob connections though. But he's such an idiot. There is that, okay. I'm gonna go and see what this idiot has to say. Have a seat, Ringo. Also, no, she's pretty buff. That's my ideal build one day. Sandra, you look very sexy at the party this weekend. Really want to take a bite out of that phenomenal ass of yours. God damn, dude, that's gross. It's Detective Tourist, you bald cunt. If you keep the wise guy act up, I'll call in a couple of blue shirts and have you beaten senseless. Ooh, scary. Martinez, Johnson, get in here. What, you couldn't find 3 men to beat me up? Johnson? Yes, detective. You fucking kidding me? Of course her name is Johnson. Probably got the biggest... Okay, that's not appropriate. And your teeth look a little bit at the top. Sure, I guess that we are an equal opportunity institution. Yes, detective. Oh, this is priceless. May I take your hat? Don't you think you stressed this charade bar? Manly enough for you, Ringo? Fuck, hell. Police brutality. Get this guy. Police brutality. Yeah. Don't you know that it's just brutality when you're at the police station? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's insane. She is... God damn. Exactly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, Detective Tourist. That's better, although I didn't mind you being a smartass. And don't worry about the cleanup. We just throw a bucket of water on your blood, and it goes right into the drain. That's not contaminate the scene with your blood, your shit blood. She did never on him. Where were we? Right. You were giving me some macho sexist compliments, and you got your ass handed to you, and now you're about to tell me what you observed on the night the necklace was stolen. Okay, but my jaw hurts when I talk. I can easily see to it that you have to wire that jaw shut. Let's go, pretty boy. Fine, but I don't appreciate the sarcasm. See you walk through the front door. Alright, I was there with my associate, Gus. Small-time crook and enforcer Carl Gustafsson. Small time. You know the half of the big shit. So much pride in these criminals these days, but I'm not interested in petty larceny. You walked in. Right, we walked in early, scoped the place out. You were scoping the place? But no, not like that. Don't put words in my mouth. That's really what you said, but okay. You put those words in your own mouth. Fuck. Okay, you know, checking out the ladies. Gus wasn't too interested, but there was a lot of not beautiful beauties present. She was going to be like a shooting fish in a barrel. Me and Gus dove right into it. Gus and I? No, I'm pretty sure it was me and Gus. I was there, remember? Anyway, I walked up to this hot Asian chick and she almost dropped her penny. I doubt it. How did you manage that? Other than the obvious, I walked up and whispered into her ear. I bet feeling my warm breath on her ear sent shivers down her spine. I whispered. Want to bend you over the piano and do unspeakable things to your Spence. God damn. I see how that will work well for you. Surefire pickup line. She probably, or I doubt it. Not how I remembered it. But I don't settle for the first 10-pointer I see, so I moved upstairs. That's when I saw the other smoke show. This one was even more susceptible to my charm. And that's when I saw someone sneak out of Mr. Berg's study. Average build, dark clothing, brown hair, or maybe black. No facial features. Only saw her back. That's really all I saw that night. My jaw really hurts now. Some tough guy you turned out to be. If you love tats from a petite woman, then you're down for the count. Okay, you can go. Please try not to seduce any of the officers on your way out. You don't really want me to go, do you? I can call Johnson back in here. I never want to see that bitch again. You break her heart. She's a delicate flower. Well, 3 pretty different testimonies, huh? Yes, I've been making notes and studying all my interrogations. There's obviously an element of self-interest in the eyewitness accounts of the 3 people I've just talked to. But even then, there are moments that are interpreted slightly different and not necessarily correct on any of the 3 parts. So you don't think I told the truth? I don't think you were intentionally misleading on anything that matters to investigation. If everyone lies, and I could have introduced questions that were misleading and you would likely construct a scenario where information was included. So this investigation stuff really is quite scientific. Very much so. If I ask you, Mr. Smith exited Mr. Berg's office. How long do you think she might have been in there for? There's a good chance you won't argue with the statement, but try to answer the question. That's crazy, and I'm pretty sure I'm in control of my recollections. Anyhow, why do you think a goon like Ringo would be invited to Berg's party in the first place? Ringo was invited by his mom. His mom? Right, you're new to this detecting business. Ringo is Mrs. Berg's son from a previous marriage. The hell you say? Yep, Mrs. Berg was married to a well-known archaeologist before she married Mr. Berg. He mysteriously disappeared on his way back from the Amazonian jungles half a decade ago. He pronounced dead a year later, and Mrs. Allswit became Mrs. Berg. And Ringo was the son of this archaeologist and Mrs. Berg. How did he grow up to be so uncultured and refined and attractive? Yes, so knowing that he's Mrs. Berg's son, he probably didn't steal a necklace. Never discount greed. It's formidable motive. The basic criteria for any crime is motive, opportunity, and means. Ringo fits all. By that logic, everyone at the party is a suspect. Now you're getting at it. Anyway, I have another handful of people to interview, and you should probably go. Don't worry about me, I've got all day. That's nice, but I need to do police work here, and you're not the police. Oh well, thank you for a lesson in investigation. No problem. Maybe next time I'll show you the morgue. Yeah, that sounds great. Where we keep all the stiffs. With more sign decomposing humans, I guess. You have no idea. I can't wait to show you. Bye. Alright. That's a cool car. So I exit the police station with a slightly better understanding of what I probably should be doing, but not really understanding how to get there. Maybe I can go to the library and look up this Sherlock Holmes guy. Or Sherlock Holmes. Alright, I guess we're going to the library. Can't help but feel a little silly walking to the library, trying to educate myself in the art of investigation by studying a fictional character one I never heard of. Not that I am all that well read, but still. As I think this thought, I see the librarian. Carl, remember? I mean, I am. The library is awesome. Can I help you? Yeah. Finding a book? A book? Right, my name is Charlie Pecker and I'm a private investigator. How nice. Yeah. You ever been to a library? You haven't. You haven't, have you? No. How about I show you around? Yes, please. I didn't catch your name. I didn't offer. Oh, okay. You're surprised you're packing them in. This section deals with all the nonfiction publications such as news, history, and as you can see, cartography. We also have books on philosophy, psychology, and the natural sciences over here. Cartology, like photography, but carto, study of maps. Photography, I'm a pretty accomplished photographer. Photography books would be in the art section over here, along with the actual art like sculpting and painting. You can help yourself. Hang on just a minute. Photography is an art. Let's not get familiar, Mr. Pecker. Was there anything else? As a matter of fact, there is something else. Yes? Sherlock Holmes books. Of course, and it's Holmes. No doubt to learn what a private investigator does. How brilliant. This is what I should expect every time I go to the library. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. That's not my plan. Fiction is on that wall. You should find our Sir Arthur Conan Doyle section satisfactory. Hardly the only thing around here that is satisfactory. Oh wow, why did that? Okay. What the hell? I don't know if she's trying to hurt me with her flying swatting, but she's coming awfully close. Holy crap, this Sherlock Holmes character is a genius. Clues everywhere. Seems he may be a bit better educated than me though. Maybe a tad crazy. Yes, library wasn't such a dumb idea after all. Library, remember? It's really brilliant. I never had my imagination so vigorously stimulated. I think I'm in love with books. How wonderful. You'll be happy to hear that I will spend every waking minute here at the library. The prospects boggles my mind. Oh, don't mind. I'll see you next time. She isn't a people person. No shit, Sherlock. That's kind of catchy. Alright. Hey, Charlie, you want a drink? Gabby's making some. Hell yes, I just got back from being verbally assaulted at the library. Common problem these days. They could hold their silence no longer. Nothing a stiff Virgin Bloody Mary can't fix. Hi Charlie, I had a great time with you at the party. I wouldn't mind doing that again. I don't think I'll ever be invited to that bash ever again. So there goes that plan. I mean, go on and have some drinks together again. Speaking of drinks, how about something strong? They're virgin. Virgin? Yeah, some of the bars serve them if you don't want to drink alcohol. How would you go to a bar and drink non-alcoholic drinks? I guess I started during Prohibition. Seems a nice idea. So a screwdriver is just a glass with orange juice? Sure, but you get to hang out at the bar with your friends. Are my friends drinking? No. Why didn't we just go to the juice bar then? Alright, Mr. Juice Bar, how was your interrogation with the hot cop? Did she put the nipple clamps on you and shock you? Oh, image not found. He's a motorist. She's a detective, not a cop, and it was more of a routine follow-up after the crime. I'd go easy on calling me Mr. Juice Bar. Sorry. Hot detective, was there at least a strip search involved? Hot detective. I imagine you'll be called in to give a similar statement at some point. Maybe I can go with. So you think she's hot? Not really. Nothing out of the ordinary. Do you think there's someone that is out of the ordinary close by? Maybe. Come on, let's hear the juicy details of the interview with the even juicier Detective Torres. Shut up, Mike. Move your feet. Easy, sis. So what did they ask you? Have a seat, Charlie. Just whereabouts of the event and time frame to try and narrow down who had the opportunity. Guess what? There are 3 criteria that a suspect should fill. Means, motive, and opportunity. Excellent. See where I learned the job. Yeah, and I love Sherlock Holmes, but it seems that a sidekick is almost a must. Almost like a sparring partner. Dr. Watson writes down all the details of the case. None of mind-bending conclusions. I need a Watson. Slow your carriage there, Charlie Holmes. How about you find some more work so you can move out of the office and into the apartment before you go and split your income with a partner? Split my income? Oh, you think that someone would just be delighted to be your personal secretary for the pleasure of your fine company, do you? I see, okay, that's a bit of a wrinkle. But you have a secretary. Yeah, my sister, while she's still in law school, and she's more of a paralegal than a secretary, and she's not interested in documenting your mind-bending conclusions. I can speak for myself, thank you. So you're interested? No. Fine, no need to be mean about it. I'll be doing some investigation if someone needs to get a hold of me. Elementary, dear Pecker. You two are no help, per usual. Later. The Berg residence, so we're going back there. She's gonna know that it was us. And oh my god. Oh, I just did the. Yeah, that's yeah. His face, he was entirely too close, so it was scaring me. So how may I help you, sir? You must be new. Haven't you seen me around before? State your business, please. Oh, Dick, better come up with something fast. Probably unwise to mention that I work for Mr. Berg while snooping around his home. Why is there a picture like that? 1960. Oh, wow. Okay. Watch my PR license. It's laminated. Our investigator. We didn't hire a private investigator. How did he know this on his first day? Sir, I think you misunderstand the situation. Oh? Yes, I'm with the Bureau of Investigators. The Federal Bureau. Pretty sure that if I confirm what I'm trying to get him to believe, I'm breaking a handful of pretty serious laws. So I give him my best stone-faced look, hoping he'll buy it as a federal confidence. You must be an up-and-comer. You look mighty young for a G-man. Let's focus our attention on the crime, shall we? Poor sorry. What can I do for you, sir? What happened to the old butler? This is high society, sir. Okay, can you elaborate? You cannot be the butler in charge while your house gets violated and expect to survive. He was fired because of the necklace being stolen? Of course. Well, he's not a main suspect. It's a bad look. That seems unjustified. I didn't think a borough man would be so lenient. How about you take me to the crime scene and write up a list of what was stolen and a list of all the guests and their addresses. What was stolen requires no list. It was just a necklace. Thank you. But there's really something. Unless you didn't have anything better to do than hang around and watch me. That will be all? Of course, you do your job. I was trying to get in your way. Any chance you can try not to do that in another room? Excuse me? You're making me uncomfortable, and yeah. Oh, shoot. Can you leave the room so you don't contaminate the scene? I want to bring you downtown for an interrogation. Look, I find your fingerprints all over the chair. Of course, you'll excuse me. Excellent. You can return when you have the list. Where to start? Cover said probably. The hell? Oh, that dude's so weird. Close the door. Around where's the safe? I hate to do this, but I need help. Hey, butler man. He called. As my dear mom would say, you don't keep a G-man waiting. Where's the safe? Behind the mirror. It's not behind the painting. No. And you are sure? Quite, sir. Right, I'll be in the foyer if you need anything. Nice offer, but Mr. Berg sleeps in one of these chairs these days. What an idiot. No sign from someone outside breaking in. What does Sherlock Holmes call it? Force something. Something sounding kind of perverted. Force entry. No sign of force entry. Oh. Take a gander at this safe. Here it is. I wish I had a safe in the wall. I keep my fine whiskey in there. Fuck do you open this thing without the combination? That's a professional grade shit. Doesn't even look tampered with. Can't be that many people in town that can do that unless you know the combination, of course. But who was it that snuck in here and took a priceless necklace? What do we have here? Who the fuck is MA? Take a look at the list of attendees, see if it matches up. Curious, scrape, almost like another fucking safe. Rough to be rich. This one was just as hard to open, unless people know about it. One decoy safe in the classic behind the painting spot, and one that only who knows about this one. Smells like I don't want my soon-to-be ex to know about all my wealth safe. But which soon-to-be ex? Not quite done yet. Oh shoot, Mr. Bird. I was in the neighborhood. Mr. Butler let you in. I feel like Mr. Burger is completely lack of a funny bone, but it was enough to hide my pushing the desk back in place. Don't worry about that. But let's instead talk about the night of death. Where were you when the necklace disappeared? Excuse me? Where were you when the necklace? Get the fuck out of my house. I don't think that told in this series seems a bit rude. Then suck on this one. Oh, okay. Alright. You aren't really with the FBI. Never said that I was. But you said you were with the Bureau of Investigation. No, I said I was with the Bureau of Investigators. Oh, so you're with the Bureau of Investigators. What is that? This dude's so weird. There's no such thing. I made it up to a full of stuck-up glorified waiter. Later. Hi, me from Lee from the Rackham Daily. Would you mind answering a few questions regarding the Burge necklace burglary? No, it really isn't a good time for me. Is it true that you were fired? So it is true. Can't begin to guess how you found out so quickly. Well, we do take pride in being informed at the Daily. Now, you were close to the action Saturday night. Yeah, you could say that. In fact, I probably talked to the criminal. It's also true that you were one of the main suspects. I wouldn't say main suspects. But you were interrogated by Detective Turris. Yeah, but Mr. Berg himself said that he never quite felt comfortable around you. That prick. Busted my ass to get him what he wanted, but he wasn't satisfied with any of it. This is clarified that Mr. Berg was unhappy with the service he provided. For sure, I spent an hour freezing my balls off on that balcony. Bird made you stay on the balcony? How could you possibly serve drinks from the balcony? No, the lesbian photos I took. Wait, what now? Lesbian sex photos? Take a breath. What do you think I am? The former butler? That explains a few things. Maybe we should have a seat and straighten things out. Yes, that would be fantastic. Hey, Jam, beer per usual? What would the lady have? Jam, wait a minute. You're Charlie Pecker, aren't you? You're the top junior boxer in the nation. It's Jam. Would you like a beer as well, sweets? Sure, wow. The guys down at the paper will be green with envy. You were all anybody in sports would talk about. Yeah, not so much anymore. Don't ease on him. It's a sensitive subject. Sorry, I just got excited. No problem. Last I heard, you were hailed as a hero and got a Purple Heart. I got a Purple Heart. But you're not a hero? Why don't we just chat about the death of the necklace? Sure, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to open no wounds, as it were. It's okay. It's behind me. Let's just kiki a little bit. Appreciate that. I like to do the same. You can't write about what I'm about to tell you, okay? Sure, but in return, you would have to give it the exclusive if you break the case. Okay. And you will give me a personal interview about you and your war experiences. Oh, wrong voice. Oh well. Will never happen. I will teach you some interview techniques that might serve you well in your new occupation. Which part of them never is descriptive enough. I will also take you out for dinner and drinks. On your dime? Yes. Should have led with that. I knew you had a weak spot for pretty girls. You think it was you who swayed me? I'm sorry, but it's free dinner and drinks that really sealed the deal. At first, now Charlie may come across as a jerk. Then you realize he's just really an idiot. How long have you guys known each other? We both grew up in the neighborhood. In the grade school together. She's just annoying now as she is then, or was then. I didn't really get to know him until he became a slouch. He never touched alcohol before he went to war. Now a different story. He's in here almost every day. Really? Don't listen to her, it's not every day. I said almost. And you guys were never a thing? A thing? Don't worry, I prefer men with prospects. Hey, I have several interesting opportunities lined up. Meeting Hebe and Tom isn't an opportunity. It's a perversion. I'm an investigator, hired to investigate the jewelry heist of the century. You are a suspect. Semantics, or yeah. You guys are fun. We'll have to do this again soon. I'm always here. And I am almost always here as well. Thank you, Natasha. Alright, so let's begin for dinner and an interview. Sure, that sounds like fun. I'll pick a nice place, I'll call you. Okay. Didn't expect that, but sure. Looking forward to next time. Have you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Mike. She's got great legs. When listening to the radio? You can't sneak up behind me like that. No need to freak out. You're joking, right? Yeah, sorry, I wasn't thinking. So what new excitement has the almighty radio exclaimed now? The necklace. They found it. Not even close, there's a reward for finding it. How much? $50,000. Dollars? Kittens. Of course dollars, you idiot. Anyone can get it. Anyone who found the necklace or tipped the police directly to it. So that's a shitload of cash. The birds are indeed loaded. Not the birds paying for it. Their insurance company is on the hook for the full value if it's not retrieved. Holy shit. Kittens? Seemed the appropriate answer to the dumb question. Yeah, you're right. By the way, Berg fired me. Why? I sort of invited myself in to take a look at the crime scene. Fuck, dude. Good for you. That's what a good investigator does. Look at all the angles. You're not pissed? What? No. Why would I be pissed when you're about to land on one full of 50,000? I should probably get started on that. Don't let me stop you. Why can't you just be supportive? I'm not. So no, a supportive friend would say, let's have a drink and chat about how you should go about finding this stolen piece of the necklace. Or he would say, go follow the suspect to see what secrets they keep. It always works for you. Only way to succeed. Let me guess, you're headed straight for the bar to pick up some ladies. Only way to succeed. Later, Charlie. First time to lose a monogram cuck link at the scene of the crime, which means either the criminal is incredibly arrogant, suspiciously stupid, or being set up by an evil genius. There's some word to read. No, probably unlikely. I could use a nemesis though. MA? Who could you be? Yeah, I should visit Detective Terrorist and get a look at the guest list from the party. That's what I would do. So you're turning yourself in. The way of the crime became too much for you to narrow your shoulders? Who is this guy? Why does he look like me? New talent in town. Gifted if Detective Terrorist is to be trusted. Gifted? The fuck does that mean? Use your imagination, detective. I am. Well, are you? Let's play our game. You got me. Mr. Berg was generous enough to invite me to the party of the year, but he is such an incredible douchebag that I decided to steal his soon-to-be ex-wife priceless necklace. It was a perfect crime until I ran into the smart detective since Sherlock Holmes. And don't forget beautiful. And the most beautiful detective since Sherlock Holmes. Exactly. Wait a minute. Are you implying that Sherlock Holmes was smarter and better looking than me? Are you implying that you're smarter and better looking than Sherlock Holmes? He's a fictional character. So are you both smarter and more beautiful than Sherlock? By the way, are you going to cuff me? Maybe later. So what's going on? I was wondering if I could take a look at the guest list from the Berg party. I'm a sucker for the vague request to ask for everything while giving nothing in return. Much like my ex-husband. You were married? You seem young for a bride. Arranged marriage? No, but it worked well as an analogy. So you're saying... What information are you trying to confirm? If I told you that I'm just curious, that wouldn't work. Now while I'm the one with the sought after information. Thought so. Okay, I might have found the monogram cuff link, but I can't figure out who it belongs to. Back up a second, you found a monogram cuff link at the crime scene? Yeah, I went back and looked around. There it was, right at my feet. Find anything else? I think I'm satisfied the required giving. Your turn. You're a fast learner, good for you. So what are the initials? MA. And you say right now who it belongs to, or at least 1 of 3 people. So let's have a sample of your detecting. Okay, you said Mrs. Berg used to be Mrs. Auschwitz. Yes. What was her husband's first name? Marcus. Marcus Auschwitz with the second. MA. What are the chances that a rich young couple named their son Ringo? I think chances are much better that they name him Marcus Auschwitz with the third. I think we just had a breakthrough. Yes, we're looking for the one cuff-linked man. Not sure it was particularly effective. I mean, I agree if, let's say, we're looking for the one-armed man, maybe not so much the one cuff-linked man. I'm just joking. Let me show you something. Now, I initially imagined she was going to show me, I guess, I better act excited. That's amazing. What exactly is it I'm looking at? If it's where some of our evidence is gathered. Jesus, it's a corpse. What do you think we restored down here? Sides of beef? Well, that is, I guess, not that far from the truth. But what for? Shouldn't it be buried? She is all the way dead, right? I guess she is dead. No real nuisance to death. You either are or you're not. But we gather all manner of evidence from the body of a murder victim. Like the fact that she's dead and she stinks, so I think I get the picture. She's dead and no amount of cologne can save her. Let's get out of here. Slow down. Must seen a lot of dead bodies during the war. Sure, but that was mostly while being shot at and now while standing around in the cold basement. I didn't have a lot of time to reflect over it, unlike now. You know it stinks, right? Anyway, from this body, we determined a number of things about her murder. The place of discovery was not where the murder took place. The body hadn't moved. There was no sign of struggle like bruises or broken fingernails, so she was either surprised or she knew the murderer. So you get a lot of info from the corpse. Oh, you wouldn't believe some of the stories. I'm sure I don't want to hear them. Once we found a tiny piece of paper jammed up the fingernail of a victim, turned out that it was letter in the murderer's name. Really? How'd you figure that out? Well, there were more than one victim. So, he was a serial killer named Rackham. I heard about him. They called him the alphabet killer or something like that because of the letters. Here's his name, Rackham. Yeah, it would have been better if it was Stan, you know, less victims. It took counting 1, 2, 3, 13 victims until you finally caught him. Well, his last name was Bartholomew. That's 24 victims. What you guys do? Just sit around and wait for another letter via carrier corpse? Look, it's not a very common name, is it? And letters were not in the correct order. A lot of vowels. You're right. Not our finest moment. Under your breath. Well, under our breath, I'd say. What was that? I see. Our chief got so much praise for solving the case he decided to run for mayor in the next election. Fortunately, he mysteriously disappeared just weeks after his announcement to run and hasn't been seen since. Probably sitting at the bottom of the bay. It might have been like the idea of a former chief of police, says the mayor. No, I think they like the idea fine. Just not someone who was morally against bribes and generally squeaky clean. Good for him. Yeah, it worked out real well for him. So his body was never found? No, but it would have been kind of ironic if his body wound up in this old precinct, huh? Very. You know, this place always gets... Hello? Yeah, what? How? Like, how in the morgue? It's a morgue. Something exciting about being a little uncomfortable, isn't there? Well, I'm super uncomfortable. Let's leave the morgue. This session is really freaking me out. Just relax, you're the only one in here feeling uncomfortable. Not helping. Let's see if I can take your mind off of the dead. Can you stop mentioning the dead? Someone just tried to pawn the necklace at the pawn shop on Rose Street. That's dumb. They can't be right. Probably just someone trying to get in the newspaper. I guess you have to go and check it out. Can I come with? Of course, Win. Great. I don't know if that's a good idea. Join the force. You look so good in blue. Can't disagree with that. So that's a no. You're just gonna leave this poor woman hanging like this? You don't expect me to deal with it. Hello? End of chapter 2. Oh, that's it? Oh, that's in... Okay. Dang. Well, that's the end of chapter 2, so I guess we'll just wait to the next one or whatnot. I don't know. But, that was Pecker PI and the Curse of the Pearl Necklace, end of chapter 2. If y'all are curious about this game, want to play it for yourself or just follow the development when the next part comes out, hopefully soonish. Of course, everything will be in the description below for y'all to do that. If not, that's totally fine. If y'all like the video, of course, don't hesitate to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And with that being said, I'm going to end it here. So, hopefully y'all had a good day, a good yesterday, and better tomorrow. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.